Hello everyone, in this video we'll try to solve a very good DI set. The question is, two metal traders Mukesh and Anil trade in metals P and Q only. The chart given below displays the performance price in rupees per 10 gram of the two metals on 5 days of a particular week. So we have 5 days of a week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we have been given price per 10 gram. We have metal P, it is represented by black portion, and gray one is metal Q. We have Mukesh here. He sold metal P on Monday and Tuesday in ratio 1/2 by weight. On Wednesday and Friday each, he bought back half of the entire quantity of metal P sold earlier. He bought metal Q on Tuesday and sold it in equal quantities on Thursday. So here we have been given the transaction related to Mukesh. What quantity of metal P did he sell, and when he bought it back. Same with metal Q as well. Then we have Anil. He sold metal P on Monday and Tuesday such that the amounts received on Monday and Tuesday in ratio 25:28. So this is also regarding the days and the quantity of metal that Anil is selling and buying. Then we have this: the profit loss made by a trader during a particular week is the difference between the amount that he obtains by selling the metal and the amount that he spends in buying the metal. So this is the profit or loss. Margin for a week is the profit or loss expressed as a percentage of the total amount obtained by selling the metal during that week. So margin will be the price that we are getting as a percentage of the total amount obtained by selling a metal during that week. The net profit loss made by Mukesh on transaction made for metal P and Q are the same. So this is another clue. This holds true for Anil as well. The total net loss on the transaction made by Mukesh and Anil is same. So we have a lot of clues. We just have to read the clues. We have to keep finding out whatever amount of material did they sell, they bought, and related to that we'll be finding out the margin, profit, loss, and all these things. Let us go through the questions once so that we know what we exactly need to find out. The first question is, what is the ratio of quantity of metal Q bought by Mukesh and Anil on Tuesday? So this is regarding the quantity of metal bought on Tuesday by Mukesh and Anil. What is the ratio of quantity of metal P sold by Mukesh and Anil on Monday? Third one is, what is the loss margin for Mukesh? Fourth one is, what is the approximate loss margin for Anil? So again, these are regarding loss, profit, margin, and the quantities of metals bought on different days. So we'll be keeping all the quantities bought by Anil separately and Mukesh separately. Then we'll use them according to the questions. So let us deal with Mukesh first. We'll be dealing with all the quantity that he's selling, buying, everything. So we were given that he sold metal P on Monday and Tuesday in ratio 1:2. So let me assume that on Monday he bought MP. MP is nothing but Mukesh and metal P. So if he is buying MP on Monday, what will be the amount he buys on Tuesday? It will be 2 MP. So Tuesday is 2 MP. Because by weight it is ratio 1:2. So this is regarding the material he sells on Monday, Tuesday. Then on Wednesday and Friday each, he bought back half of the entire quantity of metal P sold earlier. Now total quantity of metal P sold till now, it is 3 MP, 2 MP plus MP. So he'll be buying back 3, but equally on Wednesday and Friday. So on Wednesday he'll buy how much? 1.5 MP, because that is half of 3 MP, and on Friday as well he'll buy 1.5 MP. So this is regarding the metal he buys. Then we were also given that he bought metal Q on Tuesday and sold it in equal quantity on Thursday. So if we take it regarding metal Q, then let me write Tuesday he bought metal Q, that means MQ, and Thursday he sold it, so MQ will be sold. So this is bought and this is sold. I hope everything is clear till now. Now since we were given that the profit loss made by a trader during a particular week is the difference between the amount that he obtains by selling the metal and the amount that he spends in buying the metal. So let us calculate the net loss for Mukesh. So if we calculate the loss, profit, whatever for Mukesh, so I'll write it as loss profit. So on Monday he bought MP and MP costs 2500 on Monday. So I'll be writing down 2500 MP. This will be the amount that he'll earn. Then on Tuesday he bought 2 MP. On Tuesday this metal costs 2800. So plus 2 into 2800 MP. Why? Because the quantity bought on Tuesday was twice that of Monday. And then on Wednesday and Friday he is buying 1.5 MP and 1.5 MP. That means he is giving out money because he is buying. So we'll reduce that money. So 1.5 MP, and on Wednesday metal P was 3000 rupees, and again 1.5 MP. This is for Friday. So he's again buying 1.5 MP on Friday. Friday it is 3200. So 3200. This gives us how much? So far we have been dealing only with metal P. We'll deal with metal Q separately. So when you calculate this, you will be getting 1200 MP. So basically if you see this is a loss. Why? Because the amount that he spends, that is greater. 1.5 MP into 3000 and 1.5 MP into 3200. This gives us 9300 MP, while this 2500 MP plus 2800 into 2 MP, this gives us 8100. So amount spent on buying is greater, so this will be counted as a loss. This is minus 1200. So I'll just take it as loss without attaching a sign to it, minus or plus. Now let us deal with the quantity of metal Q. So Tuesday metal Q, it will cost total 3600 MQ, and on Thursday metal Q is 2000 rupees. So minus 2000 MQ, which gives us 1600 MQ. I hope this is clear. So this is net loss or profit for metal Q. We were clearly given here that the net profit loss made by Mukesh on transaction made for metal P and Q are same. So that is why we calculated them separately, so that we can establish a relation between these. This holds true for Anil as well. The total net loss on transaction made by Mukesh and Anil is the same. So this clearly means that we were doing everything for Mukesh. We will equate the net loss profit on both the metals. So we'll equate 1600 MQ that we just found out here with the net loss profit for this metal P. So this will be equal to, these both are losses, okay, because the quantity he is spending on buying is always greater. So this will be equal to how much? 1200 MP. We can establish a relation here that 3 MP will be equal to 4 MQ. So this is what we needed. We'll keep this relation only now. So now if you calculate the total loss, because he's facing loss both for metal PQ, what is the total loss? Let it be in terms of Q. So 1200 MP, if I write it in terms of MQ, it will be equal to 1600 MQ. And for metal Q it is already 1600 MQ over here. So total loss will be 3200 MQ. I hope this is clear. Then we were given that margin for a week is the profit loss expressed as a percentage of the total amount obtained by selling the metal during that week. So what is the total amount he is getting by selling the metal? See, for metal P it is 2500 MP plus this 22 into 2800 MP, which gives us 8100 MP. I hope this is clear. And for metal Q, he has sold metal Q on Thursday, so total amount will be 2000 MQ. So plus 2000 MQ. Now we can see this is in MP, this is in terms of MQ, so let it be in a single term. Since we have put the loss in terms of MQ, I'll be writing this total amount by selling also in terms of MQ. So it will be 12800 MQ. You can calculate this. So now we have the total loss with us. We have the total amount by selling the metal in this week. So we can find out the loss margin, because margin is the profit loss expressed as a percentage of total amount obtained by selling the metal during that week. So net loss is 3200 MQ, total amount by selling in that week is 12800 MQ. If you find out its percentage, it will be 25%. This will be the loss margin of this week, and this is only for Mukesh. So that's it, we are finished with Mukesh. Now let us focus upon Anil. So I'll be removing everything. I'll only be keeping those quantities with us that are needed to answer the question. So now let us deal with Anil. He sold metal P on Monday and Tuesday such that the amounts received on Monday and Tuesday are in ratio 25:20. So amount received on Monday, this is for Anil. Amount received on Monday and Tuesday should be in ratio 25:28. So on Monday, whatever amount of metal P that Anil will buy, it will be multiplied by how much? 2500. So let the amount be 2500. I am assuming that the quantity that he bought, it will be GP. Now on Tuesday, whatever quantity he'll buy, he will multiply it by 2800. So 2800. Now we need the amounts to be in ratio 25:28. So when is that possible? When the amount bought on Tuesday will also be GP. Then the amounts are in ratio 25:28. I hope this is clear. So amount of metal P bought on Monday, Tuesday, it will be same. That means GP. Then moving further, on Wednesday he bought back the entire quantity of metal P sold on the previous 2 days. So Wednesday he'll buy. So 2 GP will be bought by him. So this is regarding his selling, this is regarding what he bought. He bought metal Q on the first 3 days of the week in equal quantities, and on Thursday sold 50% of the quantity of metal Q bought over the first 3 days of the week. And then further, Friday he sold remaining 50% of the quantity of metal Q purchased over the first 3 days of the week. So remaining clues are regarding metal Q. This is whatever we have written so far, it is regarding metal P. So let us calculate the net profit loss for metal P first. So we have to calculate the difference between bought and sold. So Monday he sold, that means 2500 GP. Again Tuesday he sold, so 2800 GP. Then Wednesday he bought, so we'll negate it. So 2 GP, and what is the price on Wednesday of metal Q? And what is the price on Wednesday of metal P? It is 3000, so 3000. So this is in negative, so it will be a loss. So loss of how much? Loss of 700 GP. Now let us deal with metal Q. We were given that he is buying equal quantity on first 3 days of metal Q. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday he'll be buying GQ. So I'm doing it for metal Q now. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, assume he is buying GQ, GQ and GQ quantity. And then he sold 50% of the quantity of metal Q bought over the first 3 days of the week and sells half on Thursday. Then on Friday he sold the remaining 50% quantity of metal Q purchased over the first. So that means Thursday and Friday he is selling whatever he bought on the first 3 days in equal quantity. So total he has bought, it is 3 GP. So Thursday he'll be selling 1.5 G, sorry, this is Q, not G, GQ. Also on Friday he'll be selling 1.5 GQ. Now if you calculate net profit loss for metal Q over here, then Monday he brought GQ, so price will be 4000 GQ. Tuesday also he bought GQ, so Tuesday it will be 3600 GQ. Then Wednesday also he bought GQ, so it will be 3200 GQ will be the amount. So this is regarding the money that he is spending because he is buying. Now we'll take care of selling. So 1.5 GQ, let me write it over here. This is for selling, that means the amount that he is earning. So 1.5 GQ, and he is doing it on Thursday. So for metal Q it is 2000 plus 1.5 GQ on Friday as well. So it will be 2400. This is total. So this will be 68.4, so 10800 GQ. This will be equal to 6600 GQ. So he's spending more, that means he'll be in loss. So net loss over here will be equal to 4200 GQ, because difference between 10800 GQ and 6600 GQ is 4200 GQ. Now we have to calculate the net loss margin or profit margin. So he's facing loss, we'll calculate loss margin. So margin will be the net loss that he's facing, it is equal to 4200 GQ. Now we were given that the net profit loss made by Mukesh on transaction made for metal P and Q are same. The same holds true for Anil as well. So that means loss for metal P, loss for metal Q, they will be same. So let me equate them first. So 700 GP will be equal to 4200 GQ, which gives me GP equals to 6 GQ. So this relation is very important. Now to calculate the total loss margin, so for that we need to calculate total loss. So we'll be adding the total loss. Let me keep it in terms of GQ only. So 4200 GQ plus 700 GP will again be equal to 4200 GQ using this relation. So total loss is 8400 GQ. Now to calculate percentage loss margin, you need to find out the total amount that he got by selling the metals. So what will be the total amount by selling the metals? Selling is 2500 GP, 2800 GP, then this 1.5 GQ over here and 1.5 GQ over here. So this will be equal to, if we calculate total amount by selling over here, it will be equal to 5300 GP plus 6600 GQ. There's a lot of calculation involved, so you can do it more clearly on a piece of paper and it will be easier to understand. Now since we are taking everything in terms of GQ, we'll calculate this 5300 GP in terms of GQ. When you calculate the total amount sold, it will be equal to 38400 GQ. You can calculate it. So now we have the total loss. It was 8400 GQ. We have the total amount that he's getting by selling these metals. So we can find out the percentage margin. So it will be equal to 8400 GQ upon 38400 GQ into 100, which gives us roughly around 22%. You can calculate this. In the last line, we have been given that the total net loss on the transaction made by Mukesh and Anil is the same. So what is the total net loss made by Mukesh? We have calculated it earlier. It was equal to 3200 MQ. So 3200 MQ. And what is the total loss which is faced by Anil? We just calculated it over here. It is 8400 GQ. So 8400 GQ. So we can find out the ratio of MQ and GQ over here. So MQ ratio GQ will be equal to 21:8. We have utilized all the data. Now let us answer the questions. First question is, what is the ratio of quantity of metal Q bought by Mukesh and Anil on Tuesday? So Mukesh, Anil, we are talking about Tuesday, and metal Q. And we are talking about quantity. So we had taken quantity bought by Mukesh of metal Q as MQ and quantity of metal Q bought by Anil as GQ. Let us find out how much quantity were they buying on Tuesday. So Anil on Tuesday was buying GQ over here. So I have written Anil Tuesday as GQ in the ratio. Let us talk about Mukesh on Tuesday metal Q. And Mukesh bought metal Q on Tuesday, so it was taken as MQ only. So I have written MQ over here. So we just calculate the ratio of MQ and GQ. In this slide at the bottom, it was 21:8. So this is already calculated, 21/8. Option A will be the correct answer. Second question is, what is the ratio of quantity of metal P sold by Mukesh and Anil on Monday? So Mukesh and Anil, we are talking about Monday for both of them. And we are talking about the metal P over here, and this is regarding whatever they sold. Okay, so let us go to Metal P sold Mukesh first. So initially he sold Metal P on Monday and Tuesday. So we took it as MP. So this thing will be MP over here. Then we talk about Anil sold Monday and Metal P. So Anil Monday sold how much? GP. So that means we have to write GP over here. Now how to calculate this ratio of MP to GP? See, so far we have calculated a few ratios. Let us write down all of them. 3MP equal to 4MQ. Another relation that we established, it was GP equal to 6GQ. Third relation that we had, it was 8MQ equals to 21GQ. So if I divide these two, I will be getting GP upon 8MQ equal to 6 by 21. So let me write down GP in terms of MQ, this GP in denominator, so MP will be over here. GP will be written as 48MQ and this 21 will go above. Now we had a relation between MP and MQ. So MP will be written as 4MQ by 3. So 4MQ by 3 and 48MQ. Now this will cancel. This will give us 84 by 144. So 7:12, this will be the answer. Let us calculate the third one now. So third one is, what is the loss margin for Mukesh? So loss margin for Mukesh was 25%. You can go back and check. 25% will be the answer. Last one is, what is the approximate loss margin for Anil? We calculated it over here. It was somewhere around 22%. So 22% will be the answer. So this involved a lot of calculation and relations. You have to be very careful while proceeding. If there is any doubt, please comment. Thank you.